The last time you played, Steph, in Miami, you were 19. How would you compare those two matches from then to now?
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's tough to compare. It's been a long time. I think we both developed, and we're both different players than we were back then. Obviously, also just completely different conditions as well. A little bit tough, with the rain yesterday and then the humidity today. So, yeah, it's tough to compare the matches. But of course, I think today I played great. Obviously, took advantage of the points early. Tried to stay on top of him, make him feel the pressure, and yeah, I was able to kind of stay on top of him the whole match.
Dennis, what were your thoughts last night when you went to bed because you got off to such a good start before everything?
Yeah, it was kind of nice being up a break early, going to bed, but obviously, it was completely different conditions. I guess, to be honest, I didn't really think about it too much. I was pretty happy, obviously, yesterday after waiting around the whole day. If somebody told me, you'd be starting up a break against Stefanos, I think I'd be pretty happy going into the match, So definitely, it was great to kind of get out there, get an early break, and come back today and try to kind of stay on top of it and keep control of the match.
Dennis, you had a close loss against Monfils and Murray this beginning of the year. You think you're playing your best tennis in like the last 1.5 years or 2 years?
No, I don't think it's my best tennis. I think I'm getting better and better every week. Yeah, look, it's been tough. I've struggled with my injury for the last 1.5 years. Even though I was playing, I was not fully myself, and I was still trying to find a solution. Then I took time off, and now takes time to come back. Obviously, I'm playing great tennis. You don't beat a guy like Stefanos 2-4 without playing great tennis. But I'm sure there's still more that I can achieve, and still more that I can do on the court to try to improve and get back to my top level.
Having said that, does it feel like a little bit of a breakthrough? The ranking's different. Obviously, it's a big win in that point of view. But does it feel like a bit of a breakthrough? Yeah, it's definitely an emotional win for me today. Obviously, I felt like I was playing great in practice. Beating top players the last couple months, and wasn't really able to bring it out in matches, or I was able to in parts, but I wouldn't be able to close out matches. So it was a little bit difficult and pretty frustrating, especially with Indian Wells, being a break up again against a player like Musetti and not being able to win that match. But big credits to my team for kind of staying on top of me, making me see the positives as well. James Blake, he helps me a lot of just perspective and stuff, and talking to him and what he's been through with his injuries. So I think I have some great people around me. They help me a lot, and they help me just keep moving forward and maintaining perspective. And I've been working really hard, and it's definitely like just a good feeling to win today against a player like Stefanos.
Do you have any?
There was that really long game in the second set where you held for 2-1, and it was like 17 minutes, and all those deuces and break points. What did you kind of tell yourself, when you didn't get that one? I was
just happy to sit down at that point. It was getting pretty humid and pretty hot, and for me it's great to be in a long service game on the opponent's side, because it just shows that you're in the games and you're on top of him and putting a lot of pressure on him. So that's what I just tried to keep doing. When it comes to those things, you just have to stay patient and try to get as many chances as possible, and try to obviously get that break point eventually. But I wasn't too worried with that game. I thought it was a great game. I was happy to get a break, and I wanted to kind of keep the pressure on him.
Dennis, I would like to ask you about the one-hand backhand being one of the last survivors of that stroke in the tour. What do you think about that stroke, and if you think in the future it's going to be disappearing?
No, I don't think it's ever going to disappear. Obviously, there's less and less players using it, but I'm constantly hitting with some juniors, and I see them having one-handers, and I think there's still a generation that that watched Roger growing up that's really going to want to have one-handers, and I'm hoping we have a couple one-handers in the top 10 again soon to just kind of like keep that in tennis for sure. But I do think in some conditions, in some courts, it is an advantage. You can be definitely more creative with it, and you get obviously more power with it as well. So I don't think it's going to go away completely. I think there's always going to be players, but I think obviously the majority will be two-handers.
That's what I get.
Dennis, are you confident enough in the state of your knee right now that you can go back to back, make a nice little run here?
Yeah. I have 100% faith in it. I wouldn't be coming back on tour if I wasn't sure that it's healthy and it's ready, you know. So again, it could flare up. Things could happen, you know, knock on wood. Hopefully nothing happens. But yeah, I do feel 100% confident in it, and 100% confident in the rest of my body, because like I said, I've put in a lot of work. You know, it's been hours and hours of just kind of getting my body ready, the tennis ready. So definitely in a good spot.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.